Many years ago, there was a businessman who sat me down and he was telling me the story of some corruption that had happened in his company, how a top executive in his company had been stealing money, stealing contracts, just looting the company. And the owner was a friend of this man. So he looked at his friend and said, "Why did you do this to me? Why did you do this?" And this friend, who had been one of his executives, simply said, "Because I wanted to be you." He said, it may seem strange to you and you may not believe me, but I did all of this stealing, I did all this corruption because I wanted to be you. Now, when you look at that, you just shake your head in amazement, but it should not amaze us, because jealousy is maybe the most dangerous emotion in the human heart. In our text today, Proverbs chapter 27, verses 3-4, "A stone is heavy and sand is weighty, but the resentment caused by a fool is heavier than both. Anger is cruel, and wrath is like a flood, but jealousy is even more dangerous." So notice, anger is cruel. There's no mercy in anger. There's no grace in anger. Anger is cruel. It's a cruel emotion. Notice the second emotion. Wrath is like a flood. When wrath begins to flow, there's no stopping it. It's like a flood. It just destroys everything in its way. This is why the Bible says the wrath of man does not work the righteousness of God. Wrath is like a flood. It destroys everything in its path. It's totally consuming. So anger is cruel. Wrath is like a flood. But notice the last one. But jealousy is even more dangerous. The most dangerous emotion in the human soul is jealousy. Now, beloved, you have to learn to be careful of people who want to be you, people who are jealous of you. Because these people that are jealous of you, they're the most dangerous people to have around you. Learn that this green-eyed monster of jealousy it's not an emotion that has no consequences. It's not an emotion in the human soul that doesn't hurt people. Jealousy is the most dangerous emotion in the human soul. Please, when you go back and you look at the fall of Satan and his famous 5 I wills in the book of Isaiah, he wanted to be God. He wanted to be like God. He said, "I will be like God. I will sit on the throne of the Most High God." He wanted to be like him. Jealousy is what caused all of the trouble in this universe today and all creation today. Be very careful with people around you who are jealous of you.